Well, the new year is often a time when people resolve to do something to become more fit. And now there's a new Made in Cape Breton website to help provide motivation. It's called 100daysactive.com, and it was developed by Matt Hunter, a runner who lives in Sydney. Hi there, Matt.
Hi.
Welcome to Information Morning. I'll get you a little close to the microphone there.
All right.
I understand we've also interviewed another member of the family, Stephanie Macquarie, a chemistry professor at CBU.
Yeah, that's true.
Right on. Say hi to Stephanie.
Will do.
And we'll work our way through the whole family eventually.
All right.
So what's the concept, 100 Days Active?
Basically, it's just an idea to get people out and doing stuff at a time when they're more likely to start hibernating. So the basic idea is to get out and do a half hour of physical activity every day for 100 days. And because sometimes life does get in the way, you can double up on certain days as long as there's an hour between your activities. And that allows you to still hit it and not, get knocked out of the whole challenge just because of the fact you missed one day.
Okay, so if you skip a Monday, Tuesday, you have to do 60 minutes.
Yeah. You just have to have 2 workouts, an hour between to make it count.
Okay, I see. And you have to have a gap.
Yeah.
Is that it? Right on. And so how was this born?
Well, the last couple of years, the local running group has done a 100 days, 100 runs program. And this year they decided that it would be nice to sort of open it up to make it more inclusive, get more people out there. Like 100 runs in 100 days is pretty ambitious for a lot of people, especially if they're not pretty hardcore runners. So the 100 days active idea was, I think, born out of that. And it took the basic rule set of at least a 30-minute workout and an hour between workouts if you wanted to put in 2 runs in a day. And but to sort of open it up so you could pick any activity, which allows a lot more people to get in there. Plus, it allows runners to explore more cross-training options as well while still participating in the challenge.
All right. On. So what kind of activities would qualify?
Basically anything that is physically active. I mean, there's even snow shoveling sort of on the drop-down list of things you can pick.
Okay,
but, anything that, you realistic think, get your heart rate up and actually makes you sweat a little bit.
That's, so if you're a walker?
Yeah, walking, running, jiu-jitsu, tennis.
Yeah. Well, some people play tennis in the wintertime in Cromarty.
Yeah.
Right on. So, and you did it last year? You did the 100 days running?
Yeah. I participated in the 100 days running. I won't say that I actually got the whole 100 in, but yeah, I did that until I had a little injury issue and then kind of got knocked out around 60 days. But
so how's the website work?
People can either join via Facebook, which is kind of the preferred way because it opens up the social aspect a little bit more, or if they're not a Facebook member, they can just use an email password kind of thing to sign in. And then once they're into the site, especially if they came in via Facebook, they can see other friends from Facebook that are using it, which gives it that social aspect, so people are more likely to continue with it because they can see their ranking versus their friends and all that, sort of once they log into the site. And you just log your activities in there, and as I said, you can view sort of how there's some graphs and stuff like that to sort of see how you compare to your friends.
Mm-hmm. What kind of response have you had so far?
It's been pretty good. It's sort of only put the word out locally at first, so I think 95% of the people in there are from the local area, at least from Nova Scotia. But it's now being used by people in 8 countries. There's 250 users so far, but you can tell by the Google Analytics that are built into the site that it's it's climbing. It's every day. There's more people coming into it, more people logging stuff. So hopefully, as people start to get more of the word out on Facebook and challenge their friends in other areas, it'll spread a bit more.
Okay, and how many people do you have so far?
Just about 250 at the moment.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And you did you started doing the 100-day challenge last year. You're running for 30 minutes a day, every day, for around 60 days in a row, you said. Right. So had you done that every day before anyway?
Close to it. Pretty active runner, so I'd be running. I wouldn't be keeping track of it at that point, I guess, but and really trying to make sure it was every day. But
so what difference did it make to be keeping track and feeling that obligation to do it every day? Well,
it definitely made it easier to motivate myself to get out there during the minus 25 wind chill days.
Yeah, like today.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Yeah. And what's the idea of 100 days?
Well, I think that's just a carryover from the 100 days, 100 runs, but it's a manageable, I think, block of time. It's not like you're committing to a full year right away, but it's also, I think, good that people who do this for 100 days are more likely to carry it over, like to continue being active afterwards. To sort of they get into the routine of
long enough to establish the habit, and maybe you say, well, maybe I'll keep going.
Right,
That's
exactly.
the idea. Right on. Well, good luck with it. And are you going to do it this year?
Oh, I'm doing it. Yeah, for sure.
What are the range of activities you'll be doing?
Lots of running. I've done some skating, and I did log some snow shoveling. So
yeah. Well, you might have another chance this week, actually.
Yeah.
Tomorrow morning.
Yep.
Thanks very much, Matt.
Yeah, thank you.
Matt Hunter's a runner in Sydney, and he developed the website 100daysactive.com. You can participate via the website or via Facebook. The idea is to do 30 minutes of activity every day for 100 days in a row.